somebody messaged with the hooker, then that was level 1. You don't want to see level 5 or level 10. Subscribe.
Afternoon folks, and welcome to the Happy Hooker YouTube channel. This evening I'm not fishing just yet. I was out at pwhellie last night on the boat, which I'm thinking that's pwhellie there. And John and Tommy the Turd were fishing down here on this beach. I know how they got on, but I'm not going to tell you because he's got to put his video out yet. But while they were here, John said, oh, look at this, what I found this and that and the other. They were getting big mussels. They said there were a load of either oysters or scallops. Now I'm hoping that the scallops what they were getting. I said, were they alive? I don't know if they're so we'll see, but I've got a feeling they were out. You see the sandbank that's just emerging there? I've got a feeling they were out that far. I don't know if there's a channel in between that and that sandbank or not. There's about an hour and a half to low tide now, so I'm going to take my dogs for a walk. I'm going to have a wander about in all these rocks, see if I can find any crabs or anything like that. I'm also going to see if I can get a big handful of mussels. I've brought a bucket with me and get a load of mussels. If they're scallops and I can get them, happy days. If they're oysters and I can get them, happy days. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to collect a load together, get them purged overnight and then cook them tomorrow. When I've done here, now the time difference on tide from this side of the Limb Peninsula, easy for me to say, to the other side, which is the Trevor side of the peninsula, is about 2 hours different. For whatever reason, must be to do with the currents and which way they go and stuff, but it's got about a 2 hour difference. So I can hit low tide here, and then I have weighed up a mark that I want to go and look at where I've fished off the boat just offshore, about half a mile, maybe a mile out, and I've always done all right there. So I'm thinking if I can get to it easy enough, I'm gonna have a wander down with the rods and go and do that. I'm gonna go and get my dogs out of the van now, and I'm gonna go and have a quick wander here. Like I said, there's probably an hour left yet before low tide. I'm wondering if that sandbank will expose itself, because what they were seeing, razor clams they were seeing as well. Now I've not got the equipment to get razor clams today. If I can get one, I can get one. If I can't, I can't. But I would have thought, because they're big massive tides, and I mean massive, so I'm thinking that sandbank there is going to expose itself. As soon as this water disappears here, that's where I'm headed, out there. But in the meantime, I'm going to have a wander about in these bits of rocks and have a forage around and see if I can find anything worth eating, because I'm starving. Oh, I won't be eating it today anyway, but tomorrow when I eat it, I'll go and get the jack pack and my bucket, and we'll go and have a wander. It's a beautiful day again, absolutely stunning. The wind was blowing in my face there then, but if anybody knows the shape of the Limb Peninsula, on the other side where I'm thinking of going, it should be coming over my back, which would be ideal for where I want to fish. Let's get this lot out. Come on you lot, me Rosie, me Hyacinth and Mr. Onslow. We'll get a bucket, we'll get on that beach, we'll see what we can find there. See you in a bit, guys. Here we go, guys. I am just on this rock pile. I have just turned this big rock over, and it's not much, but first rock I turn over, little diddy crab. Look at the size of that. Now, anybody that watches my channel knows that this is not the sort of thing I do, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I do know that if you turn a rock over, turn it back the way it goes. But I would imagine rooting in this lot here, after you've wet your feet through, won't take long to start finding stuff. I'm thinking something like that big rock would be ideal for crabs to get under. Now, whether I can turn that one or not, yes we can. Over you go, and I can see sod all. See, got a nice, there we go. Thought I felt something then, nothing. Put it back. I'll just keep rooting, I'll keep lifting rocks, I'll keep having a nosy about. If I find something interesting, I will let you know. See you in a bit. I've just found in this little puddle some little shrimps. Oh, the walls, they've all just disappeared into the there they are, look at all them under there. Let me book it out the way. See if I can grab one of them. Tiny little shrimps. Come here. Fast little things, aren't they? That's a piece of glass. I'll be careful with my fingers on that. Where are you? There we go. It's got itself high and dry now. So there we go. Look at the sides. If I can keep hold of them. Any more here? There. Oh, little goby, little fish as well. Come here. Let's have a look at him. Little. Sorry, I'll just try and get him in my hand for you. Little goby. I think it's a little goby anyway. Lovely. Let's get him back in there. Put him there. And I'll put the rock back. I'll put the rock back to where it were. There we go. Very interesting. Let's have a look under this one. Nothing. That's just bogged in. Nope. Nothing. See, I don't mind having I'm quite enjoying this actually, having a bit of a mooch about. Nothing. Nothing. Not doing very well, am I? But I will just keep rooting about, like I said, until I'm pretty sure that will expose itself, and I'll expose itself. There's some big rocks, so I might go and have a nosy in them. I'll bring you back in a bit. All I'm finding at the minute is loads of little gobies and tiny little crabs and stuff in these rocks. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to wait until that proper comes out of the water, and I should be able to skip across there. I'm just looking around these rocks here. I don't know what them are. I haven't got an absolute clue. look like a big, I'm not going to say, but if you're a bloke, you know what you know, don't you? There seems to be a lot of them on the rock, and all these. It's just there's some that are still in water. I mean, that's a whopper, that one, isn't it? I don't know what they are. I haven't got a clue. I'm not a marine biologist. I'm just playing about. I'm just going to keep going, keep nosing around. I might even just sit on these rocks for half an hour and just soak it up. It's beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Mental health is up through the roof. I'm always saying it. Get yourselves out there. Go and enjoy the outdoors. Where's that sun? I'll turn you around off the sun, sorry. Go and enjoy the outdoors. Nature's a wonderful thing, and it's here for everybody to enjoy. And if you can get a bit of grub while you're doing it, i.e. mussels and so on and so forth, maybe the old scallop and a couple of oysters, maybe even razor clams. Happy days. Yeah, I've got a feeling that's where the mussels are. They told me last night that the mussels that they were seeing were as big as your fist. And I were a bit disappointed with them that they didn't grab an handful, because I absolutely love mussels. I'd just stick them in with a bit of white wine, some shallots, maybe a touch of garlic, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, get it all mixed together, some fresh cream, and hey presto, maybe on some noodles. Oh, doesn't that sound good? See you in a bit. Look what I've found. Free weight. Nothing wrong with it. What's a bit of in fact, don't even need a wash. Hook it back on and away it goes. Can't beat free, can you? In the bucket it goes. Well, we're keeping that. That's just on the bit of a shoreline here. I can't wait for this water just to drop back a bit so I can have a proper route in these rocks. Anyone with half a brain would have put a pair of wellies on, wouldn't they? Sorry, I've got sand on my lens. Anyone with half a brain would have put wellies on, wouldn't they? Not me. If it comes to it, I'll just go out there barefoot. I don't care. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. Well, this tide, second it's time to go out. Excuse me, I've just come and found myself a little seat in these rocks. Look at this. Little doggies everywhere, all behind me. I look, all Rosie's down on the beach, but they're having an absolute ball. If ever you are feeling a little bit depressed, or a lot depressed, you're having stupid thoughts in your head, I highly recommend you just go and take an hour and find time, because you've all got time. None of this, I haven't got time to do this and that and the other. You've all got time. You make the time. Just go and have a sit about. Like I said, I've been sat here probably 15 or 20 minutes now and I've not moved. Just watching the wildlife around me, listening to these waves lapping against the shore. Just go and do it. Just go and do it, guys. the world's a better place with you in it. Trust me. On a different note, I've just noticed there's St Tudwell's. The two little islands there, that's where I was round them on the boat last night, catching nothing. I was the only one that were catching nothing, the other two caught a couple, but I got nout. And then that gap in between, the headland there, that's Silly and Head. Normally we go around the back of there and we get some decent pollock and a bass or two. But until that water comes off that sandbar there, I'm just going to stay here and I'm just going to soak it up. Soak it up. Absolutely beautiful. See you in a bit. Well guys, it's now low tide. I think that John and Tommy are taking the absolute mickey out of me. They've either sent me to the wrong place or they think it's funny to do this to me. I've not found a single thing. I've been in all the rock pools. I've not found a mussel, a scallop, an oyster, nothing. Not one thing. But do you know, it doesn't matter. I'm still having an absolute ball of a time. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to the other side of the lane. I remember a mark what I fished off the boat, and I've always done all right off it. I might have already said this earlier in the video, but I'm going to go and have a look and see if I can get down to it. I'll possibly fish it at low. Nice one, you two. Kept me busy for an hour or two, hasn't it? Still enjoying myself. I'll see you over there. Well, I've just spoke to them two buggers and I could hear them giggling while they were saying, no, there were loads of stuff, Absolute fibber pants there. That mark, well, I was on end of Pwhellie Beach, weren't I? So, while I'm passing Pwhellie, as I won't be having any mussels and clams and oysters and and scallops, I thought of calling the chippy. I'm going to whip in this Chinese chippy and get myself a bag of chips or something for my tea, because I'm now starving. I am going to go up to the other mark. If it's still light, I'll take you for a walk down on it. I'm not going to fish it tonight. It's 7 o'clock now. I've got a big day at work tomorrow, which I will show you first day's work before I go out fishing tomorrow night. All interesting in it. I'll see you in a bit when I get over to this other mark. I shall be fat as a pig with all gravy and curry all round me chops, and I'll have a jolly good time. See you in a bit, guys. Do you know what? I've just absolutely realised what's gone on there. Today is the 1st of April. Those two pair of scallywags have had my pants right down, haven't they? April Fools. The absolute pair of gets. They couldn't have done a better one on me, could they? There's me making a right baboon of myself walking around the beach trying to find stuff that's not there. Brilliant. Well done. What goes around comes around. Well, the mark that I've picked out on the map that I wanted to get to, there's the directions to it, has come to an abrupt halt. I'm having a good day, am I? But you know something? I don't give a monkeys. I'm not driving through there. I don't know whether I'm allowed to drive through there or not. There is a pathway through there, but there's a gate across it. It's not locked or anything, so I could possibly open it and drive through. But I don't want to get in trouble. There's a load of sheep on the other side of it. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to upset the local farmers or anybody else for that matter. So I'm not going to go through there. What I might do is, I know them two are out fishing on Morley Don. I don't know how they've got on, but I might get them on camera when they come back laughing at me for the joke they've played on me. I did want to go and see where this mark were, because I fancied fishing it tomorrow night, but it's looking like it's unaccessible, isn't it? I mean, there's this gate, and then there's probably 200 yard, and then there's another gate. And like I said, I don't want to be upsetting anybody, any local farmers or anything, so I'm not going to do it. If you do like the stuff that I do, normally they're a bit more interesting than this one. Please do press the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell, leave some comments, pull the thorns out at the back of your hand. Go and have a look at them passing engines. If you're in the market for an engine, you would not believe how good they are. I've bished it, boshed it, abused it, used it, and it's still going strong. You'd be a fool not to go and look at it, and you'd save yourself an absolute fortune. And until next time,
Ta-da for now.
Subscribe.